guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a voiceover for this because I had a lot going on and everything, and I do apologise. I am feeling ill. I have a cold, so I'm just carrying on with my traveller's notebook wedding theme album. So it is family that I'm doing today. It's not quite in order, but it's going to be close in order as much as I can do it. So I just look at the stuff that I've cut on my silhouette, because I have some files that I've bought to cut with. So I'm just trying to find my blending tool for my ink stamps, and I'm just trying to figure out where I put them, and yeah, it's not good. I know it's in the box behind me, but it was near the bottom and I was trying to find everything in there. So you might see me pull some things out, you might see me add some things into the picture frame. Like this piece of paper, I think it's from a book that I've got a second book of, and it's the Vampire Academy, so I just tore a page out of that so that I could do the blending with my Tim Holtz Oxy inks, which is more stronger in colour, more than anything else. And I've got this tag that says magic, and this is from, like, I think it was the Studio Calico collection of Say Cheese type thing, which was on the silhouette shop. It's something like 99p or something like that I bought it for. So yeah, and I've got my watercolour pens, paintbrushes out as well. I need to do a review on that, but I've got no watercolour inks at the minute. So I'm just using the Oxy ink, and it's in this teal colour. Can't remember the colour of it off the top of my head. I might actually have it down beside me, what it is. I don't think I have. I don't think I updated this one. This traveller notebook that I've got next to me. No, this is a more teal colour. And I also use, I think, cracked pistachio as well. I'm not 100% sure. There is a teal, it's more of a teal colour. I can't think off the top of my head. So I do apologise, guys, but I'll link it all down below which ones I use. And I just wanted to do it so it has, like, some depth to it. So I just dab it on. I did, like, blend it in with the tools as well. And I think I used the last bit of, no, this is the cracked pistachio. I don't think I used it, did I? Oh, and I used, oh, is that Salty Ocean? Sorry, I keep getting my, my other traveller notebook, my handmade one, and I think I've got it in here. No, I haven't got it in this one. It's really, it's the bright blue, but it's the distressed ink that I'm using just to distress the edges. So I'm just going to let that dry, because I've got it all over my hands, like you do. And I think I just use the rest of that off the sponge just to add it to my page. And the clip that's holding my pages together I just got from Tesco's. So it says DIY on it, and it was in a pack where you got, like, you got 2 of those and some bicycle clips, and they're in there, like, a teal and purple, which is 2 of my favourite colours. So I've just bought them. They were really cheap as well, so I added that in. So I'm just using my water paintbrush, and I've got some PV glue, and I'm using my Mickey Mouse tissue paper, which I got from the mugs that I bought. Now, on the day that I'm making this, it's actually Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday, so happy birthday to him. I know it's a couple of days late, but as you all know, I love Disney, and yeah, it had to be done. So literally what I'm doing is like a paper mache in it on with the PV glue, and actually it did warp the pages, but it made it a lot stronger as well, so I'm really happy. So yeah, and I'm just doing it all over it just to make it all stick. Yeah, so I'm really impressed how this turned out, because you can still see the bit of the turquoise through the tissue paper, and when I did this, it added the teal onto the paintbrush, because you could add water to the Tim Holtz range and it will do another effect. As I said, sorry guys, I have got a cold. Hopefully I'll get better soon. I will also link down below my joint YouTube channel with my husband. We do reviews on some tech stuff. We're going to be doing our Disney vlog on there as well for our honeymoon, and there'll be some unboxings of stuff for our honeymoon as well on there. And possibly we might do a Q&A, I'm not sure yet, of what we're going to be doing on our honeymoon, like, type thing, because I've never done certain things. My husband's never been before, so we're doing what we want to do this trip. So yeah. Just trying to think what else we need to do. I think I was trying to find my heat tool to try and dry it quicker, and I think I just disappear. I try and fan it with my hands, didn't work. To get my silhouette, now I have done an unboxing video of my silhouette. I have still only got the portrait one. The portrait one is perfect for me. I do wish I had the 12 by 12, but having it as a 12 by 12, I don't have a lot of space on my desk. The portrait is just perfect size because it's just the A4 size piece of paper. Now, if you want to do it as a background, that's where your issue comes in. So you just have to deal with what you've got. I just add it into the background, but make it more of a central feature, like I have done on some of the pages before. But the A4 one is just perfect because you can do your own embellishments as well. So a lot of the stuff that I'm using is from the Say Cheese line, from Simple Stories. And Simple Stories Say Cheese, I do like that line. I think I've got the Simple Stories Say Cheese 3 line, which is the roller stamp, and I've got some 12 by 12 paper pad, which is what I want to use for our honeymoon scrapbook. Possibly I might put it in my wedding scrapbook as well. Haven't started on that yet, but I just want to get this one finished, because having it as a small one, it's really nice to just have it in a traveller's notebook. And the book that I'm actually using is from most of pages. It's the free one that came in the traveller notebook that I'm actually using, which the site that I'm got it from is having a sale right now. I'll link that website down below. And I might do a little haul in the next couple of days, because I've just bought some 12x12 card. It's £110 one. It's not, I don't think it's the thickest I've had, but I got 100 sheets for £13. I think it was £13.88 or £13.33, and then it was just £2.99 in shipping, and so it came to £16 something, which is a lot cheaper than other ones I was looking at. And I think there was one place that was even doing it for £48 for 100 sheets, and that was just such a bargain that I had to get it. So I did say to my husband that I'll be buying it on this payday, so I have got it now. So that kind of helps with my honeymoon scrapbooking and my wedding scrapbooking as well. See, found my heat tool, and this is what I'm just going to do to try it. As you'll see, like, it does warp the page quite a bit. And it just like stops there. Sorry guys. Yeah, my the one that I'm using is like a fade in, fade out one, so it just goes blacker there. But it's a new program that I'm using. I've got to learn how to do it all, so I do apologise guys. But I am happy with this one. It's quite easy to use, so I've just got to learn it, but we're getting there. It just takes me a while to just dry it all, because the page warps, so I'm doing it on the back as well to try and help it. I think I'll try and test it to see if it's dry, and it's not. So I'll go back in and just dry it again. And I think to myself, because I've got the heat gun out, I want to do some embossing. So I ran off to go and get, my embossing? No, I think I already got my embossing stamp ink pad around, so I just end up using that. Ooh. Now, the reason that my mum's on a separate photograph to my dad and my husband's mum and dad is the fact that she can't stand for very long. So when we got out of the room, she sat down just because she couldn't stand for that long. So she came in a bit later and did the photograph with me and my husband. So, yeah. I think I went to go and see if I got the ink pad, but then I realised I've already brought it through. Can't really tell what I'm doing, actually. Even I forget what I'm doing. I think I just let it dry a little bit longer, because it was quite hot to touch, because of course it's the heat tool. And the heat tool gets really, really hot at some points, so that's why it has a little stand, so you don't burn fingers or anything like that. I actually really like this layout. I was really impressed with it. There we go, back. I think I'm moving stuff around because what I did was I just encased myself with stuff. I've actually still got that bruise that's in that frame a minute ago. I've had it for a week. What happens when you work in retail? Trying to get stuff out of cages, that's just hilarious. So I'm just using the, as I say, the embossing stamp pad. This one's from Dover Crafts. It was in my local one, my local range, and it was really good price as well. So I'm just going to stamp it at the bottom, and it says "With Love," and it's from the Minnie Mouse stamp collection that they did at the range. So that is which one I'm using. And then I had to go and find my, that's what I went to and get, is the embossing powders. And I've got to figure out which one I want to use. So this is what I'm just looking at. I've got a pink, a purple, a black, a white, gold holographic, and a white holographic if I remember correctly. And I think I used the gold holographic. The only problem is the holographic just sticks to everything. Now I've got to find something to put it on because I don't want to lose all of that powder. Old envelope. So I'm just patting it in just to make sure it's covered. And then I just flick it just to make sure most of it's all off. And then you get your heat tool, and then you just heat it and it should set it as well. So it does take a little while for it to warm up, so warm up the powder just to pre-warn you. I think I do stop it and then I realise it's not quite done. But it does look really good in like real life. I know this is like on screen. I do find sometimes the screens don't make it true to colour. Just putting the rest of the powder back in. See what I mean by the holographic just sticks to everything. So now that my tag is dry, so I'm just gonna place it in. That colour just is really gorgeous actually. So we'll be using it a lot in this wedding album, just because our colours were teal and mint. So the cracked pistachio is more of a minty colour. I am using not the Canon paper, but this is like a cheaper version of the Canon paper for my Canon selfie, and it works just as good. I'm really impressed with it. It was like $16.22 for the 108, which I'm really impressed with, and it just works just as good. I think it has more of a warmer tone than the Canon selfie one. I find that has a bit of a cool tone. But then towards the evening, like some of the photos is actually a bit more cooler in tone than anything. Oh, God, really itch. So the photos off to the right are from our photo shoot that we did in like a garden, and the ones to the left of the page is all for the reception, so I'm adding those in after this, so stick around for that. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos of me doing my scrapbooking, some hauls, and I might even do like a planner setup. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to be really using a planner for Christmas anyway, because we're not here, we're in Florida, so yeah. I will add some photos at the end as well, just so you can see it all, and I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.